Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. In this video, I will discuss two subjects, two articles. One that has to do with Israel and United States, and the other one that has to do with the Iranian oil and United States, and a little bit of Greece. Yeah, the country Greece. Let's go and jump into it with, the the title of this article from the New Voice of Ukraine, the New York Voice of Ukraine, from May 26th, reads like this: Israel rejects U.S. request to approve missiles supplies to Ukraine. It doesn't mean that doesn't is not already happening. It's just that officially they say no, we don't. We have no proof that that doesn't happen, but we don't have evidence to support that. So only maybe the how do you call it, history could shed some light on the when a government says something, not necessarily Israel government, any government says something, if not the opposite. Remember the Contra incident that they said that, oh, we don't support the terrorists, we don't give them weapons, and that's only one example. All right, so we still have the Eric Holders, the former official, let's put it this nicely, of Obama, who did kind of the same thing with some weapons. Remember that? So according to the publication, the U.S. Undersecretary of Defense for Policy, Colin Kahl, met with the Director General of the Israeli Ministry of Defense, Amir Eshayel, and raised questions about the Biden's administration's effort to entice countries around the world to supply Ukraine with weapons. All right. According to Axios source, Kahl asked Eshel whether Israel would give permission to Germany to transfer Spike anti-tank missiles to Ukraine, to which he was refused, and informed that Israel would supply Ukraine with only non-lethal military equipment. Okay. Israel has previously sent a batch of 2,000 helmets and 500 bulletproof vests to the emergency and non-governmental organizations in Ukraine. All right, that's the first one. Independent country, and who's going to bully Israel? Please. The only country that would bully Israel is Israel. All right, there's not going to be any country that could bully Israel. And dot, point, whatever we want to call it. So the second article that we have here is from Reuters, and it's from today, May 26, 2022, and it has a grave implications, I would say. Not implications, but it shows reality, and it's ugly. So U.S. seizes Iranian oil cargo near Greek island. What's that called? You say, okay, I seize it. It's not for me to use, right? I just prevent you from delivering whatever you were delivering for my reasons, even though we're going to discuss the reasons. But it's like you find a wallet in the street. It's not yours to keep. You pick it up, go and bring it to the police and say, hey, report it over there. That's how you do. So the same here. For you to keeping it until things happen, you seize it. Is it yours? Why is it yours? Why is it yours? So let's go, because that's what's going to end up. And tell me what that action is called in a dictionary. So Athens, London, Reuters. So it says the Liberian flagged oil tanker Ice Energy transfers crude oil from the Iranian flagged oil tanker Lana, former Pegas, off the shores of Charistos. So the United States has confiscated an Iranian oil cargo held on a Russian-operated ship near Greece, and will send the cargo to us so we can use it. Thank you very much. To the United States, aboard another vessel. Those familiar with the matter said Greek authority last month impounded the Iranian-flagged Pegas with 19 Russian crew members on board near the coast of the southern island of Evia due to EU sanctions. They said the ship was impounded as part of EU sanctions on Russia for the invasion of Ukraine. However, the vessel was later released due to confusion about sanctions over its owners. The tanker, renamed Lana on March 1st and flying the Iranian flag since May 1st, has remained near Greek waters since then. It was previously Russian flagged. A source at Greece's shipping ministry said on Thursday that the U.S. Department of Justice had informed Greece that the cargo on the vessel is Iranian oil. And I'm quoting, the cargo has been transferred to another ship that was hired by the U.S., end quote, the source added without providing further details. The development came after the United States on Wednesday imposed sanctions on what is described as Russian-backed oil smuggling and money laundering network for Iran's Revolutionary Guards, Quds Force, even as Washington tries to revive a nuclear deal with Iran. Yeah, but lack of oil, and that's a lot of money. We can't just that. U.S. and Russian officials did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The confiscation was confirmed by a separate Western source familiar with the matter, who added that the cargo was transferred under the Liberian-flagged tanker Ice Energy, which is operated by Greek shipping company Dinacon. Okay. So there you have it. It says U.S. advocacy group United Against Nuclear Iran, which monitors Iran-related tanker traffic, said the Pegasus had loaded around 700,000 barrels of crude oil from Iran's Siri island on August 19, 2021. Prior to this load, the Pegasus transported over 3 million barrels of Iranian oil in 2021, with over 2.6 million of those barrels ending up in China, according to UANI analyst. Oh, well, okay, so I guess it's piracy in high seas, right? Under your pretense of imposing whatever you want to impose. So let's say if tomorrow Russia imposes an embargo on, I don't know, let's say, let's make it a little bit nicer. Greece or Greece ships carrying anything, then they could just stop it and seize everything and bye-bye. How would you call that? Why wouldn't they be entitled to do that? Oh, because they're the bad dudes. Okay, got it. So Israel plays Israel. You can't force Israel to do anything. And then the other thing is Greece cooperating with obviously European Union and with the big masters of the club, which is United States, and they simply got the oil. I mean, if you are so morally superior and you confiscated someone else's goods, then you use it? I mean, isn't that the goal actually? I'm going to seize it because I'm going to use it. What are you going to do with it? What should you do with it? Well, I think the United States should think about it once you do that. Anyway, it's how it now is. It's very nice how they spin the whole thing, and under the guidance of or the guidance of the, you know, under the umbrella of sanctions and you know, entitlement and the goods and the bads, they can do whatever they want. It seems like if you have this, you make everybody do whatever you want. So no wonder North Korea doesn't want to give up its nuclear arsenal, and other countries are thinking of acquiring it, because once you have it, nobody's going to touch you like this. But look, maybe they will. I don't know. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.